What is going on, everybody? Welcome in to NHL 16 Be a GM. I'm Mr. Affleck 9916, and I am so excited to bring this brand new series on my channel to all of you. I have not played an NHL game since NHL 12, I want to say, so it's been a really long time, but I'm back playing NHL and finally back on YouTube after a long while. The MLB 15 series never really went anywhere this year, but I'm looking forward to bringing something new to the channel. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, and I feel like this is going to be a really fun series. We're doing Be a GM, and for those of you unfamiliar with the series, you play as the general manager of a team and try to lead them to winning the Stanley Cup. If you saw earlier in the video, I'm going with the Pittsburgh Penguins. They are from my hometown of, obviously, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so that's pretty much the reason I chose them. They also are my favorite team, so that pretty much explains it there. I'm really looking forward to this series. Well, as I said, it's been a long while since I've played NHL. We're going to play on All-Star difficulty here, so being that it's been a while, it might be a little bit of a rough start, but I got 7 preseason games to try to improve myself. So let's take a look before we get started into the games of our team's starting lineups. The Pittsburgh Penguins had a big acquisition of Phil Kessel over the summer. Let's take a look at our team. We got Patrick Hornquist, left wing on line 1, 86 overall. Very good player. We got, obviously, our star player Sidney Crosby and Phil Kessel on the front line. I think this line is going to be huge this year. Obviously led by Sidney Crosby, arguably the best player in the NHL. One of the best players of all time, maybe even. Hornquist isn't bad either. Right behind Crosby, we got David Perron in the left wing, Evgeny Malkin, and Chris Kunitz. Malkin has been an MVP candidate for years past, just like Crosby, so we're really strong in the position of center. Our third line center is Brandon Sutter with an 85 overall, and he'll have Beau Bennett and Pascal Dupuis on the wings, so even our line 3 is very strong. Beau Bennett, he's only 23 and his overall is 81, so we got some younger players in the back. Dupuis older, he's at 36, so this could be towards the end of his career. But at the bottom we got Ryan Rust, Kevin Porter, and Scott Wilson. I've actually never heard of any of these guys. They're all pretty young though, and they could be a part of the team coming in the future. Let's look at our defense. We got Olli Mata, Chris Letang, one of the best defenders in the league, Rob Scuderi and Ian Cole on line 2, and Derek Pulio and Ben Lovejoy on line 3 at 80 and 81 overall. That's going to be our lineups. I'm not trading for anyone. I'm not going to sign anyone because I feel really happy with this team. As you see, we also got Marc-Andre Fleury in goals. So I feel like this team alone is going to be really good, and I'm going to hold off on the trading until the season. Don't really want to do any of that right now. Just want to get started. Here we go.
Washington, D.C., about 10 blocks away from the Capitol building, where hockey fans are here to see a team appropriately in red, white, and blue, the Washington Capitals. Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro will be seen and heard in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. There's an awful lot of pre-scouting done, an awful lot of video as well. Do you know everything about everybody before a game?
For the most part, Doc, and it's all about making in-game adjustments by the coaching staff, by the video coach. But you're right, there's not many surprises that go on now as maybe there was maybe 25 years ago where there wasn't a lot of video. So I think the National Hockey League and its coaches have their players and their teams very well prepared when it comes to the video part of it.
The Capitals coaching staff has given its players all the information. It's pretty simple now. It all comes down to execution. It's about the reading and reacting of a particular play in any situation.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Peters is the man in the crease in this game. His commitment has been superb. He even gets mad if he lets one in practice, and sometimes he doesn't for the Capitals. Marc-Andre Fleury is the goalie of choice tonight and had a Stanley Cup championship in Pittsburgh before his 25th birthday. In back-to-back Stanley Cup finals, he won 30 of 44. Outstanding under pressure.
So there you have it. We're here in Washington, D.C. taking on one of our arch-rival teams, the Washington Capitals. Opening face-off, going to be lost by Sidney Crosby. That was one of the things that I was really struggling on in the first few games, was the face-offs. I did not really know how to do them, to be honest, because they've changed them up since the last time I've played NHL. That's how long it's been. So I don't think I won barely any in this game. But the Capitals are going to get an early goal, a nice play to pass into the front. Bad defense by me, not covering the slot. That was also the problem in these first few games. But the Capitals get a 1-0 lead early on. There's their mascot. That's Justin Williams with the goal. And Ovechkin with the secondary assist. He's the key player for the Washington Capitals that we're going to have to keep watching in this game. And I do want to be clear, this is a preseason game, so it doesn't really count for anything, but being that I haven't played in a while, I want to use these 7 games to really, strengthen myself and see what I can do. We flash forward a little bit farther, 15 minutes left. Capitals are going to take it behind the net. They pass in front, and on a rebound, no goal, but then on another rebound, they will net the goal. Makes it 2-0. 14:56 in the first. They had a bunch of opportunities there on rebounds, and unfortunately nothing Marc-Andre Fleury could really do. It was good defending, but Bobrovsky, or however you say it, is going to get the goal. Move a little bit forward, and the Capitals make a shot and a good save by Fleury, but they still have the puck in the zone now behind the net, into the front, into the slot. A good save by Fleury, but on the rebound, sort of an embarrassing goal there to let up. It's now 4-0. They had scored a third one earlier on, so that's disappointing. Still in the second here, Penguins trying to get something on the board. Brandon Sutter passes up to Pascal Dupuis. He moves in the zone and takes a slap shot, and he misses the net. Going to be a rebound attempt, but misses, and now Malkin will try to get it. And unfortunately, the Penguins not getting anything going. Flash forward a little bit farther on, and the Capitals have it in the zone, and the shot saved by Fleury. Now behind the net, and a good pass to the slot, and they get their 5th goal of the game. That's going to pretty much be it for this one. We lose it 5-0. Really disappointing game. I wasn't able to win faceoffs. I wasn't able to defend the slot. So not really much that I could do once you're down 5-0. Not really much of a chance of a comeback there. So a disappointing way to begin the preseason. But as I said, it's only a preseason game, and it doesn't count for anything. Just trying to get some practice in, and sometimes you got to lose en route to sort of getting back in the hang of things. So that's a loss, and now it's time to head to New York City.
Part of the original 6, a group of teams together for 25 years, they play in the heart of the teeming nation's largest city, the New York Rangers. Hi everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, you will see and hear Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emery. When it's said, and we're thinking of the road team here tonight, that a team plays a good road game, what does that mean?
Well, to me, is that simple. Get the puck in, get the puck deep, get your legs into it, and not worry about being too fancy. Because I think what happens a lot, Doc, is that when teams play at home, they try to play way too fancy. When you're on the road, you can dictate on how you want to play.
The Rangers are not worried about style points when you play on the road. The first 5 minutes are key in any road game you play at any level. 3 things you got to try to get accomplished. Get everyone involved early, stay out of the box, and keep the home crowd out of it.
Keep the home crowd out of it. That's what we got to do. It would be nice to net an early goal, being that we were shut out in our first game, but who's going to net the early goal? The New York Rangers. That actually was, I wouldn't say an embarrassing move on my defense there as much as some of the goals in the last game, but a good shot gets by Fleury. I think it was redirected as well. That's Derek Brassard with the goal. So we're losing 1-0. I will also say that I really like the little intros in this game where they show the cities. And it's obviously the NBC broadcast, which is super cool. But here, just a bad decision by Marc-Andre Fleury to try to pass out the puck. And the Rangers are going to get a bunch of shots off on him. He makes some good saves, but eventually one's going to find the net when you're got 3 people there and a defenseman who doesn't know how to defend. It's 3-0. We flash forward a little bit farther into the second period. Rangers take a shot, and on another good pass to the front, another pass to the slot, and once again the Penguins unable to defend the slot. And that makes it 4-0. Now the Penguins trying to get a scoring opportunity. Kunitz gets 2 shots on net. Good opportunities too, but nothing happening. Now it's David Perron. Skates around, a good move, and he moves in front, and he scores. And the Penguins, although they're down 4-1, at least they finally get something on the board. And that's a big confidence bringer for me, because not having scored a goal through a game and a half was not making you feel good. But look at the move by David Perron. Just unbelievable skating as he's able to circle around everyone. And then on the backhand as he moves in front of the goalie. What a great goal, a beautiful goal by Perron. Unfortunately, though, we are going to lose this game, and the Rangers would get one more before it's over. We lose this one 5-1. Now let's head to Pittsburgh.
Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm the carnivore here, Mike Emmerich, because I like the fights. Coincidental fighting majors. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a part of our game that has a place, Doc, and certainly the numbers in fighting in the National Hockey League and all levels of hockey have gone way down, and I think rightfully so, but I think it is still a deterrent for how guys play in the National Hockey League, and as long as there's nobody getting an upper hand, I don't mind guys dropping their gloves.
So our preseason home opener playing against the Carolina Hurricanes, they're going to get an early goal once again, and we are losing 1-0. At this point, it's starting to get a little frustrating. You know, we lost the first 2 games, but, you know, they were on the road, and now we're at home really wanting to win, and look at that. I wanted to pass to the guy on the left, and I just messed up on the controller. An unbelievably embarrassing play. Here comes Pascal Dupuis. He's going to dump it in. And wait a minute! It went to the goaltender who mishandled the puck, and there's a goal. And all of a sudden, the game is 2-1. And with 9 minutes left in the third, we are back in it. A bizarre goal right there. Pascal Dupuis, unassisted. Take another look. I actually just wanted to dump it, and it goes straight to the goalie who drops the puck when he tries to catch it or something. I don't know what happened there, but it ends up being a goal, and it's a weird way to score, but it is a goal. So here we are in the faceoff and trying to stay in this game, see what we can do. Carolina wins the faceoff. They're trying to move it into the blue line. We're going to have a poke check and a breakaway. He moves in on the goalie, a deke, and he scores! The Penguins tie it 2-2. An unbelievable comeback, scoring 2 goals in about 1 minute, and all of a sudden the game is tied. That's Scott Wilson with another unassisted goal. Take another look. He's got a great deke to the right on the goaltender, sends him diving after the puck, but it's going to be too little too late. Just an absolutely beautiful play, and he's going to get the goal, and all of a sudden we've tied it. We head to overtime, and we are not going to get anything going, and neither is Carolina. So that means only one thing. We're going to go to a shootout, tied 2-2. At least we're going to get the overtime loss if we lose in the shootout, but we want to win. First attempt is a save by Marc-Andre Fleury, a good play there. So now here's Sidney Crosby trying to put the Penguins ahead in the shootout. He moves in, and he's going to be denied by Ward, the Carolina goaltender. Another attempt by Carolina, and not really a good effort there. He didn't really get a shot off. So now it's going to be Phil Kessel coming in. Dekes and moves around, but unfortunately he doesn't deke good enough to fool the goaltender, and it's going to be 0-0 through 2 rounds. We flash forward to round 4 because no one scored in round 3. It's now sudden death. Marc-Andre Fleury with another save. He's being rock solid in goal tonight. Chris Letang to win it for the Penguins. Moves in. A good move, but maybe just a little bit too slow. Now in round 6, Pascal Dupuis, another chance to win it for the Penguins, and he's going to be denied. So round 7, it's Kunitz. He's also denied. Move to the next round, it's Scuderi, and he is also denied, although I think that one might hit the post. Round 9, and Ward's going to make yet another save. And keep in mind that Fleury's making all these saves at the same time. Brandon Sutter comes in. He can't score. Now we're in round 11. We go to round 12. Just an absolutely bizarre shootout right now with no one being able to score. Round 13. Can we finally win the game? No. We're going to go to a 14th round of this shootout. Here comes Cole. He moves in, and he scores. Round 14 of the shootout. The Penguins win it. What a game. Absolutely unbelievable. I have never seen a shootout go that long in real life or on a video game. But there you go. What a thriller. I know it was only a preseason game, but I was very, very excited to get that win. A big morale booster after 2 tough first games. And the Penguins win it at home. I want to thank everyone for watching this video tonight. Good win for the Penguins. And a little bit of a rough start to the preseason, but once again, if you want to see more to the series, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I've put it back up in the left corner, so you'll be able to track the Penguins and me through the season. I will, by the way, show more highlights throughout the year. These were just preseason games, so I wanted to get through them quite quickly. I didn't really show a lot of the highlights of the games, so That's going to be it for this one, though. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. For now, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. Affleck, 9916. Peace.